And here I am, a couple days before race day, and I wasn't going to make any changes with the bars. Got my flex bars and everything set up perfect, so I hope I'm not screwing myself. Well, I finally gave in and bought the Maco 360. I've been wanting it for a while and been kind of just putting it off. Obviously I haven't been racing this year, but I don't know, every review I read about these bar clamps are really nice. The biggest problems that I see is I don't think I can still run my Scott's steering dampener there, and also the way I got my pro bends up here. I do have a different way of mounting them, so this is going to be like, oh boy, am I screwing myself right before the race? I really don't normally like changing things, and actually even just like my hand grips. These are on a G2 throttle tamer. Golly, I can't speak. So we're gonna see. We're gonna roll the dice. Worst comes to worst, I'll figure it out. I'll take you guys for this journey. All right. So problem number one. This is the XCW. So obviously you see my little computer up there, and when I'm going to put bar mount up in here, I can only slide it so far forward before I'm hitting, and even if I turn it, let's see, turn it the short way so it's not going up as far, that's as far as I can get it up. So one possible solution with this is to put a spacer in there with a longer bolt. I might have a little bit of room, so that's if I want to run the computer. I generally use the computer for my hours for maintenance, but we'll see. I got to see which way I want to do. So off comes the number plate, and the computer's getting loosened up for now. And I decided I'm removing the stabilizer. I think they do make something special if you're using the Maco 360, but this ain't gonna be my like super fast revving high speed bike no more. This is just gonna be the hair scramble, heavy duty, maybe hard enduro if I can ever get back in shape and get my back decent. So off came the triple clamp. Got to remove this bracket right here and then just shove everything back together and make a little headway. Nothing too exciting going on here. Just working through, and I just realized I don't have an extra set of these pillow top grips. So since my throttle tamer is on this G2 and all glued on, I'm just gonna stick another lock-on grip on the left-hand side, temporary, till I can order another set of these, and then I'll get them back together. So it is what it is. Oh well. If anyone is ever curious about the flex handlebars width difference compared how wide they are compared to a stock KTM bar, I would say, this is just a rough guess, that they're about an inch longer. I stood the both of them straight up and down also. Try not to scratch up the bars all that much, and let's see, that's about what we have. So I'm gonna cut a ½ inch off of each end, and because I like the width of these bars, and we'll take it from there. So here comes a ½ inch off. All right, we took a ½ inch off each end. Let's go up. All right, now focus for me. There we go. I really was comfortable with the length of these bars, and now I got one step further. Time to get mounting. I was gonna put these Bulletproof Designs bar ends in, but I cannot find my tap right now. So the good thing about that is I can just put in the normal stuff, and then once I find my tap, I can go put this on. All right, on to the next one. And here's the solution to getting this little speedometer, hour meter thing back up in place. These spacers are going to go behind here, and I needed some longer bolts to accommodate that. So let's pause this and put it in, and I'll show you the end results. And here's the results of those spacers. I could machine them down just a little tiny bit if I have number plate interference or any other interference, and I think that I can just machine those down, say another 1/8 inch, then I'll have to do it. But I guess let's put on this number plate and find out if it's going to be an issue. Alright, we're going to make that spacer smaller for behind the number plate. For any of my younger viewers, right here, this is a lathe. So if you are interested in this kind of stuff, definitely comes in handy, you know, for making stuff, random projects, everything. Since I'm using aluminum right now, this is like cutting like butter. Still putting a little WD-40 on it, but let's get back in there. Alright, we're going. Slowly moving it. I'm like looking through the viewfinder as I'm cutting this. But I do have my safety glasses on. Alright, let's back it up. One more squirt of WD. And get back in there. Alright, feel it going, feel it going. Oh, there we go. I had to look through for a second. Shut it off. Just back it up. Alright, there we go. Let's get it back to the number plate. I'll show you what I'm going to end up doing. Alright, so this is what I'm looking at right here with my extra spacers in here, spacing everything out. I would say the up here is pretty good. And right here, looking from the side, it is pushed forward a little bit. I honestly could leave it as is, but this is the spacer that I put in here, the size of the length, and here's my shortened one. So I'm going to put that one in. I don't see it being a problem, and I'll just be that little bit more happier with it. Perfection, baby. Perfection. Well, this is it for the night. Got about one more thing I want to do. I want to move the fork bleeders to a good spot. Believe it or not, after all these years and a good Google search from time to time, I have not found any fork bleeders that will fit in here. Isn't that crazy? It's something to do with this recessed lip down in here. It just anything I bought or ordered would not fit in there. Let's see. So number plates looking good with the machine down spacer. I'm happy with that. Believe it or not, my longtime viewers who probably remember me having a left-hand rear brake for probably the last 2-3 years, I'm gonna take it off. Oof! You know what? I love my left-hand rear brake. I hate my clutch being up on a really funny angle and all that kind of jazz. I do think maybe it was Paul, English Paul, completely took off his clutch lever or his master cylinder and just ran the left-hand rear brake. I'm gonna have to get with him. Hopefully he'll be at the next race. If not, I'll have to reach out other places. But yeah, I'm gonna get with him. So the biggest thing left to do, get the fork bleeders all set up. Oh, uh-oh. German Shepherd Patrol is going to my bark busters. I gotta figure out what's gonna go on with that. Might have to go and order up something. I really like the Enduro Engineering ones that I put on my 250F. So that's it. That's it for the night. Hopefully I'll be able to get some more time tomorrow to work on things, but getting the bike, we're race ready. What's up, Fritz?